Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, good to be back with you here again. We're going to do a really quick video here and talk about the future of Football Manager. I'm doing this actually a day before this video comes out, just so you know. I know. If I were doing the right thing with YouTube SEO and all this stuff, I'd probably record this video and come out with it right away. But I figure you can wait a day to look at it. So if you haven't seen this already, this comes in from Miles at Sports Interactive. I've got a link down below. You can check it out. If you want to look at it yourself, a little bit of an update on the future of Football Manager. There's some real interesting things here, first of all. First of all, as they mentioned here, Football Manager 2023 has over 5 million players, which is absolutely huge and shows you sort of the quality of this game. As much as we like to complain about it, it's actually a pretty good game and a lot of people like it. While Miles does note here that there were certain features that didn't quite make it into FM23. I do think that there are reasons to be optimistic. I mean, you've heard me talk already, right, about the problem with the squad planner and some of that other stuff. My guess is that there were probably things that they wanted to put in alongside it that didn't get through for whatever reason, because of the process, because it's a combined effort and all of that stuff. The promise here, of course, is that FM24 is going to be even better, and there's going to be a lot of other stuff. The best part of FM24, though, comes right here, and this is really the first key of this, which is that you can take a save game from FM23 and use it in FM24. That's huge news. I was going to come out with a video not long ago talking about how I would not upgrade to FM24 because I don't want to leave my current project. But if this is true, and if it's not like a total buggy mess, might be something to consider. I don't know. We'll talk about this later on as we hear more about FM24, whether that's the best thing to do or not. The other big thing, though, is FM25, and this is going to be the huge thing. So here's Project Dragonfly. I feel like we've heard about this before. I feel like we heard about this before, either FM23 or FM22. I don't remember exactly. There's some talk here about 3D engine improvements that came in 2017 and other things that didn't improve so much. It is true that the new generation has not been great. In fact, Miles received a lot of criticism for that, for his attempts to try to make it look better. Miles is a good guy. I mean, we should probably lay off a little bit, right? It is true that the new gens nowadays don't look that great, which is why we're all using different face packs and stuff like that. Hopefully this will improve, but what I'm really hoping for is to see them use this Unity game engine and to see a lot more graphical power and a lot more ability for Football Manager to render better and to have a much better looking match day experience. There's a lot of stuff that I'm really, really hoping for, which tells me that FM25 is really going to be kind of the must-buy. I think the big question here is whether we should purchase FM24 or just wait for FM25. Now, this has been a question that's come over the years over and over again. I can tell you that in my personal opinion, as much fun as it is to buy every single version of the game every year, usually you're not getting that much of an upgrade. Usually it's sort of like a little bit of a graphical overhaul, and then you have the newest season, and that's it. And then unfortunately you have to put your old save aside. That's kind of painful. So I'm kind of in the camp of people saying wait for the newest version to come out. There are a lot of people who ask questions about should you buy the version on pre-order and then start playing at the beta. I would actually recommend waiting for the final update to come out and then buy the game when it's on sale for like 50% off or whatever. Sure, you get it a little bit later on. It's not totally like a patient gamer's approach. Remember, that doesn't work with Football Manager because you can't, at least here in the United States, I can't legally buy Football Manager 22. Closest I can do is buy some sort of CD version from some shady reseller on eBay and hope that I can make it work here. Even if I bought the official physical release in the UK, because I'm in the United States, I would not be able to register it. I would have to use a VPN, which is a problem. My recommendation then is, if you really are doing the patient gamer approach with Football Manager, which you should do, wait for all the updates to come out. They came out this year in version 23.5, and then buy the game after all the updates come out. Now, if you're a content creator, maybe you have to have the newest one to get people excited about the newest shiny thing. Personally, I think that it's okay not having the newest, latest shiny thing. Even if you are creating content, what you really want to do is create some sort of emotional tie for your viewers and some reason for them to care about your save. And the latest, newest, greatest looking thing is not really an emotional thing. But that's just my opinion. I could be completely wrong. I would recommend, if you're going to buy FM24, to wait for the final version to come out and not pre-order it, but most people are going to pre-order it anyway. We know how this works. The other cool thing here is women's football. You'll remember that I've talked about this before when we were looking at our favorite save with the ladies from the, what was that, from the Thai pop group and stuff like that. It would be really, really cool to have actual women's football teams so that if somebody came out with something like that, that I know some of you think, oh, don't be a simp, or whatever. I still think it's really cool. I think it's really neat. I think it's a great idea. I would like to see more things like this. I would recommend, having these types of modifications and things like that available for women's football teams. And hopefully we'll have something like that come out because it'd be a lot of fun. Anyway, this is really, really big news. I look forward to them coming out with women's football in FM25. There's still a chance that I might just skip FM24 altogether, especially if I get really deep into the save. But it's very, very nice to know that if you go buy the new version of the game, you don't have to throw your save away. You can bring it along. I will warn you, this will probably be very buggy, but it will be nice to see. And then, of course, in FM25, the new animation, I think, is going to end up being a must-buy. I'm hoping that we'll still be able to play this on Linux. I'm guessing that we will, though. I don't know. I'm not hugely familiar with these different games that they talk about. I have played City Skyline, Genshin Impact. I don't know much about. Whatever. But hopefully this new graphical focus and this new graphic engine is going to make a real and a meaningful difference in Football Manager, make the game look a little bit better, and stop people from memeing with posts saying, this game looks like garbage, go play sensible soccer instead or whatever. Anyway, I'd love to know what your thoughts are on this. Personally, I think this is great. I love the fact that they've released this for us. I like the transparency that we're seeing here. I think it's a good thing. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.